What's going on YouTube? Kamikazevondoom here with another Division 2 build video. Now shout out to the DoD, Disciples of Doom. And today's build video is going to be my title update 14 Striker build. That's right, Striker. I never thought I'd be saying that. But they sneaked this little rework in with this title update today. And completely changed the Striker game, quote unquote. So we're going to test out how viable the 4-piece Striker set is. I'm going to show you how it is in PvP, and then after the build breakdown I'll show you a little bit of PVE. So sit back, relax, bring out your popcorn. This is actually pretty cool, bringing back Striker. This is going to be the first of many Striker build videos for sure, because this completely changed the whole way you could use this gear set, because missing shots, not everybody has perfect accuracy. So the whole missing shots part of Striker that was in the gear set previously really hurt the, the use of it. So taking that part out of the gear set bonus really helped bring this gear set to where it needs to be for all players, because even PC players are not able to keep stacks up like that to make it viable in PvP, let alone console players, because we all know console players, they have that quote unquote potato aim, so it's hard to keep stacks going if you're gonna miss 4 out of every 10 or what have you. So this actually does help out the Striker gear set, and I wanted to try this out. So this is going to be my first of many Striker builds for title update 14. Now I'm going to throw you to some PvP gameplay, so I hope you enjoy it, and we will be right back. Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in a second. Enjoy.
You need to turn this around, or we're going to have to pull you out.
Explosive seeker mine detected.
I'm sending you a specialization.
Vital signs critical.
Defeat the enemy before your reinforcements are spent.
Rogue fixer drone detected. An agent needs assistance. Rogue Stinger Hive detected. Agent down. System disrupted. System reactivated. System reactivated. Rogue Stinger Hive detected. An agent needs assistance. System curtailed.
You need to turn this around, or we're going to have to pull you out.
boost now active. Allies are acquiring the boost. The boost has been taken by allies. Vital signs critical. Agent incapacitated.
Specialization supply drop has expired. You missed out.
Agent down. Rogue artillery turret detected. An agent needs assistance. Rogue explosive seeker mine detected.
You're halfway through the fight.
Rogue stinger hive detected. Rogue drone detected. An agent needs assistance. Agent down.
Alright, now bringing Striker back into the Division 2. I never thought I would be doing this, but it's happening. So I hope you enjoyed the gameplay. You could have probably already guessed what the build was, but without further ado, this is my first of many Title Update 14 Striker builds. Now this is a FAMAS Striker build with Perfect Intimidate and Perfect Adrenaline Rush. Now Adrenaline Rush did get changed with this title update, but it doesn't really, it doesn't really bother me, because we all know that Perfect Intimidate is my favorite chess piece in the game. So of course, as soon as I heard Striker was back, I had to try it out with Perfect Intimidate, and what better way but with a FAMAS. It's actually quite a bit of fun. You could see in that PvP gameplay, and I'll show you at the end with some more PvE gameplay. But Alright, let's just jump into the build. Starting off at the top with the specialization. This is the firewall specialization. Reason I'm using that is for this striker shield. Now we know that the update has been postponed till later 2022. So until then, I have to use the firewall specialization to utilize the striker shield. I'm using that because in PvP it is very common for people to use shields, and using striker in this combination, I am forced to be close to the enemy. So what I did is I added a few blue core attributes. I wanted to have perfect adrenaline rush for that extra bonus armor. And I wanted to be close and personal, so having the striker shield not only gives me that extra damage bonus, but it also gives me that little cushion of survivability whenever I'm up close and personal with these different players and enemies. But yeah, so that's why I am using the firewall specialization. Now as far as the weapons, the only weapon I'm using for this build right now is the FAMAS. Reason being is with the striker setup, you have over 1,000 RPMs on an AR. This thing shreds. I love it. I'm thinking about trying the rail splitter next, but we'll see. Let me know in the comment section below what you want me to try out with striker, because I'm going to be making builds with striker quite frequently. But for right now, here's the FAMAS. It's at 84k total damage with no stacks or any buffs activated. It is at max AR damage, 12 health damage, and max damage to targets out of cover. Now I rolled on here in sync because every time you're using that shield, you want to use in sync so you can make both proc at the same time and get that extra damage. You get 30% weapon damage just from that in sync proc. So put that with the damage bonus from the striker shield, the striker gear set bonus that we are getting, and perfect intimidate. This thing is pretty damn good for PvP at least. Well, we'll see how it is in PvE. Now, as far as my secondary, I'm using the Slayer just because it is the holiday event, and this is one of the showcased items during this holiday event. So if you do not have this weapon already, I urge you to seek out the Loot Goblin and get it. This will drop along with that new mask, the Chill Out mask. Now you can get it in all sorts of different combinations, but remember, these items are only available during the holiday events. So just remember that. And the sidearm, I mean double barrel sawed off, but I'm not even using it, guys. The only thing I'm using is the FAMAS. Now looking at the build, I am running the 4-piece striker. That's right, 4-piece striker with the perfect intimidate chest piece and perfect adrenaline rush backpack. Now looking at the mask, striker's battle gear. Now the gear set bonuses we get from this build: 15% weapon handling, 15% rate of fire, and that striker's gamble talent. Now remember, this was reworked, so this is new as of today. Striker's gamble: weapon hits amplify total weapon damage by 0.5% and stacks up to 50 times. And 2 stacks will be lost each second, and that's it. So if you miss or anything like that, as long as you have your stacks up, they're still going to be there, so you don't have to worry about that. The only thing you have to worry about is you will lose 2 stacks per second. However, whenever you're shooting an enemy or a shield build or any sort of, enemy skill, what have you, you're going to build the stacks up so fast that it doesn't matter the 2 per second, not at all. You're basically going to get those stacks, and then you're just waiting for the next player, and then boom, you get your stacks right back up, and they melt instantly. You can go back to that gameplay and just watch. It's amazing, and I'll show you that as soon as we're done with this build breakdown. Now, to the attributes. For the mask, max armor, max crit damage, and a max crit chance mod. For the gloves, max weapon damage and max crit damage. For the knee pads, max weapon damage, max crit damage. And for the holster, max weapon damage and max crit damage. Now, to the other pieces. Like I said, my favorite chest piece in the game is the Hunter Killer chest piece. This is the named Golden Gear chest piece with Perfect Intimidate. Reason I like it is every time you get amplified damage and you are within 10 meters of an enemy, you get 40% amplified damage. That is in PvP and PvE. So bonus armor, you get amplified damage. Boom, good to go. And you'll see that proc every time you see Adrenaline Rush. So as soon as you see that proc icon, and you are good to go with all that amplified damage. Now as far as the attributes for this one, max armor, max crit chance and crit damage, and then for that mod again, another crit chance mod. Now the Golden Gear brand set bonus that we get from this build, the status effects, we're not really using it, but it's nice that it's there. And then the backpack, so if you want to go more damage, you could use a Fenris backpack with Adrenaline Rush. However, I chose the named Matador with the Perfect Adrenaline Rush. I just did that for the bonus armor, that's it. So if you want a little bit more damage, you could switch this backpack out for a Fenris with Adrenaline Rush and you should be good to go. Just remember to have that armor core attribute. Now as far as this goes, this is the Matador. It is the named Walker Harris backpack with Perfect Adrenaline Rush. Now remember, Adrenaline Rush was changed a little bit this morning with the update. So now Adrenaline Rush will not proc around enemy skills. So just remember that. Now, the Walker Harris brand set bonus I get from this build, 5% weapon damage. Now for that core attribute, like I said, roll it to armor. For the other attributes, I have max crit chance and 10.8 crit damage. And then for the mod, a max crit chance mod. Starting to see a theme here. Now looking at the stats, I got it to 50% crit chance and 120 crit damage. And that is on a 4-piece striker Perfect Intimidate build. So it's a lot of fun. Now if you're on PC or you have great accuracy, you could obviously trade out the crit for like headshot damage and you should be just fine. But just make sure that you have the damage to targets out of cover and in sync on your FAMAS to get the, most bang for your buck. Now as far as the skills, obviously you're using that striker shield because it's linked to the firewall specialization. There we go. And then for the pulse, I'm using the jammer pulse just for the enemy skills. However, during like PVE and stuff like that, you could easily just put like a reviver hive on and you should be good to go for PVE. I mean, there you go. Now for other striker builds, I'm going to go with more red core attributes because you are lacking a little bit of damage compared to like the current meta. This is a lot of fun to use and it is viable. However, there are still, those harder hitting ones out there like, glass cannon and things like that. But alright, that is it for the build breakdown. Let's go into the PvE gameplay and then get out of here. So for the PvE gameplay, let's do, I don't know, random mission, heroic. Let's see what happens. There we go. Alright, now don't forget to hit that thumbs up, subscribe if you are new to the channel, and if you have any questions at all, just let me know in the comment section. Alright, these guys are at the base of ops. They are not doing anything. Okay. Get out of here. That was a bust, so I'm 0-1 for matchmaking. Let's do that again. So matchmake, random mission, heroic. Alright. Come on. Trying to make this a short build video, but we'll see. And let me know in the comment section below what you think of the current title update. Oh nice, we're playing Lincoln Memorial on heroic. Let's go.
True Sons will be a direct threat to the campus.
Oh no!
An agent needs assistance.
Oh, there's a turret right there. Oh dang.
Serious trauma detected.
That's what killed my teammate. I see you, I see
Agent
you.
down.
Got a visual on
Die.
hostiles in the memorial compound. They're moving south.
See how much damage I get at the end of this mission.
It looks
We'll
close
see.
from here.
I also want to see what
Find
the
a way to
real
open that
crit
gate.
chance and crit damage is off of the build, so it's always pretty cool seeing the PVE statistics at the end of the mission. Looks like an 864. That's a 935 hit. I'm hitting over 1 million. I'm hitting over 1 million with a FAMAS. Watch. Hold on. That was crazy. So it's over 1 million with all the procs. That was insane. Nope, I'm already full. Alright, keep you going. Now I went down earlier because of that that turret I didn't see. But this thing shreds. I got you, man. I got you, soldier. Patch yourself up. You're still in the fight. Dang, it's taking forever. There we go. Yay! Welcome back.
All clear.
Oh, I didn't even get hits on that
Compound is
boss.
all clear.
So the hardest I've hit so far with this FAMAS is 1,067,000. That was per bullet. But that was obviously with full stacks. I think it was headshot crit with what we probably have future initiative. So I mean there's a lot of different things in work there, not to mention the intimidate, perfect intimidate. I hope we get rogue agents. That would be cool. Probably not though. Whew.
True Sons have turned the memorial into a base. There's an area
Dang.
beneath you with increased security.
We're fighting for kills right now. That's
Stay alert.
legit.
I don't know what you're walking into.
We are fighting for kills. Come on. But you can see once the stacks get up there, that's when it starts to really go. I just feel that like without the full stacks, it's kind of in the same boat as like the Memento, where you can't really get your biggest bang for the buck without like making sure you consistently have full stacks. Now, using this with the memento would be a good idea as well, because then you would get the weapon damage off of that and the striker stacks at the same time. I mean, that would be pretty sick. I'm gonna have to look into that. Yo, these people are doing speed runs. This is crazy right now. Oh, they already hit all these boxes. That's why. They're just farming. Oh. Fair enough. I didn't know they hit all the boxes. I need an LMG. That's what's really going to shine with this build, is an LMG. And we need to do that. Ah! I keep forgetting they hit all the boxes. I wonder if they hit this one over here. Ah, piece of candy. There we go.
According to the schematics Isaac pulled upstairs, we can lock that tunnel door from their control center. That should keep them from being able to transport those boarders below the
Yo, we are destroying it right now. Like, that is insane. We are moving. This is gonna be a quick build video. Man, they really hit all the boxes. These guys are just farming. What is the targeted loot? Let's see. Rifles. Let's see.
Go on and head back up. The team from the campus is taking position inside the memorial.
Alright. That was like record timing. Let's get out of here. We are done.
If you hadn't stopped them, I know they would have used those weapons on us, and we would have ended up like Castle. I can't tell you how relieved I am to have you on our side. Thank you.
GG's.
Today, we dealt a great blow to the True Sun's infrastructure. We confiscated a massive cache of chemical weapons and eliminated their stronghold near the campus. You should be proud. You saved a lot of lives today.
An agent is no longer in your
So
group.
66% accuracy. So if this was yesterday and I was using the exact same build, I would have 33% less of those stacks, like just right there. And that's why it kind of made Striker come back, is that if you miss, it doesn't take away from your stacks. So it really does help. Oh, these guys are trying to run again. Holy moly.
And remove the True Sons forces. They maintain
Yeah,
this
thanks
outpost.
guys,
True Sons will be
but
direct
no
threat to the
thanks.
campus.
Alright everyone, hit that like, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one.